What if Deku was reincarnated as an Alicorn in MLP? Last where we left off, Deku had made his way to Ponyville, had seen a mysterious flying, person, pony, and had fought Timberwolves, had talked to Big Mac, and was currently making his way to Ponyville, the actual town. As he'd be walking in, several eyes would land on him as he has a horn and wings, so he's an alicorn. As a lot of people would bow. And he would approach just one random person, as this person is in a mailman outfit and is currently delivering stuff. Excuse me, miss, as she would turn as we would see her derpy and her cross-eyed eyes. Yes? As Deku would be a little bit shocked. But not really, because he's seen a lot of quirks. Could you tell me where am I? Oh, you're in Ponyville. Ponyville? Yes. And are you an Alicorn? An Alicorn? What's an Alicorn? Oh, well, as you briefly explain what Alicorn is, kind of like the leaders of their country and all that, essentially. So, like royalty. As she would nod, pretty much. Now, if you'll excuse me, as she would fly and hit a sign, as Deku would go over and see if she's okay, as she would just shake it off and just smile before flying off again. What an interesting... I never got what she was called. I guess I'll need to keep going and find more stuff. As he would just go around and just see all these types of shops, buildings in Ponyville. People murmuring whispers as Deku was just walking around. As he would make his way towards the middle of Ponyville. As he is shocked on how well the place is. As he looks around, they don't have a lot of technology. At least not advanced. This brings up they are horses. So what do I think of this? I'm some sort of alicorn. And from what I heard from that Pegasus, I presume, was that the alicorns are royalty here. So would that make me royalty? Or what? As Deku was very confused. As he would stop at the, fountain in Ponyville. Just to take a minute to think. This is so confusing. I was sent to this world as an alicorn, a form of royalty, apparently. And they're supposedly the most powerful beings. But I had to have been sent here with a purpose. Maybe the message on the wall saying whatever this is on my flank is meant for something, but for what? As then Applejack would be just simply walking by, as she would look over and notice, Deku. As she'd walk over there, howdy partner, what are you doing here? Oh, as he looks over, my apologies. I'm simply very confused on where I am. I was told this was Ponyville. Yes, and why you look like an alicorn. Yes, I am. May I ask where you came from? As he doesn't think of telling them because it would be nonsense that he came from another world. I came from far away, on the other side of the Everfree Forest. As he had heard the name from Derpy while he was talking. As Applejack shocked, will you travel through the Everfree Forest, mister? Yeah, I did. Well, it's good to see you in Ponyville. Now, if you're gonna need to, it seems like you're an Alicorn, I recommend you talk to Twilight. Twilight, as he looks confused. Yeah, she's the princess of here town. As she points towards the library, her castle. Oh, is that where she lives? Why, yes. I would take you there myself, but I need to get back to the ranch. Or, well, the Apple Anchors. But it was nice chit-chatting with you. As then Rainbow Dash would appear out of nowhere. Hey, Applejack, come on. We can do another race. As then she would look up and see old Deku. Who's this? I never got your name. The name's Izuku. Well, nice to meet you, Izuku. This is Rainbow Dash. Nice to meet you. As, well, Deku would nod nice to meet you as well. I'm currently looking for some answers. Do you know who could possibly answer my questions? Well, it depends on what the questions are about. What is this on my side? You don't know what a cutie mark is? I come from very far away, and I'm very isolated. I haven't seen another person in years. And the last person I had seen, well, never told me about this. Well, that there is your cutie mark. Every pony and pony, Pegasus, Unicorn, and Alicorn has one. I see. You must have been very isolated. Yes, I was. Well, it's nice to meet you. And as Rainbow Dash, how fast can you fly? As Deku flies, as he's still learning how to fly, but he's pretty well versed with how wings work, so he flies pretty easily. I can fly pretty well. Well, come on, I'll race you to the castle. Come on, Rainbow Dash. He's new around here, so give him a break. After all, if Pinkie Pie was here, she'd give the grand tour of Ponyville. But apparently she's up towards, what was it? She's in Canterlot helping set up the preparations for the Galloping Gala this year. Seriously, they chose Pinkie Pie for that? As Deku looks confused, who's Pinkie Pie? Oh, Pinkie Pie is one of our friends. She's, pretty hyper and likes to throw parties. As then Rainbow Dash would be flying around. Yeah, a lot of parties. As Deku contemplate, really now? Now, you're a Pegasus, right? As she would nod, yeah, I'm a Pegasus. You're an Earth Pony. And a Unicorn is someone that can use magic? That's correct. Have you ever seen any of us? I ran into a Pegasus and a Earth Pony on the way here. I don't know what his name was, but I ran into a big red fella. You mean Big Mac? Big Mac? I really hope I'm saying his name right. As, well, we better head towards, Twilight's castle so she can explain more. Very well. As Applejack would lead the way, as Rainbow Dash wanted me to try to, have a race with Deku. As he just wants some answers, he's still very confused. So, only unicorns can use magic in this world, other than alicorns, correct? Yep, that's how it works. Each of us live in harmony here in Ponyville and Equestria. I see. Has anything bad happened recently? Well, there was that incident with Tyrek, Chrysalis, and Cozy Glow, but we managed to defeat them. Who are they? Just some no-good people who like to cause trouble in Equestria. Try taking over Equestria. As Rainbow Dash would storm in, yeah, we beat them a bunch of times. We beat Chrysalis with her changeling army. We beat Tyrek, who almost took over Equestria. And we beat Cozy Glow, who had tried to take everybody's magic. And don't forget about King Sombra. As Deku was taking all this information in, it sounds like y'all had a lot of adventures on your hand. Yeah, we did. You bet we did. We beat them up so bad they went running away. It took Chrysalis, what, several years before she struck back at us? It was only not that long, Rainbow Dash. A few months at most. Well, anyway, how did you get here, Mr. Izuku? Yeah, how did you get here? Well, I came here because I was lost in the Forever Free Forest. I could not find my way back to my home. So, I thought I would come here, as I had never seen a place like this. As he's looking around at all the buildings and all the other, well, Earth ponies, unicorns, and Pegasus that are in town. As they were to approach Twilight's castle. Well, here we are. Shall we enter? As Deku nods. As they would walk in. As Rainbow Dash asked a question. So, what type of magic do you have? Magic? As, well, Applejack would throw a rope and just pull Rainbow Dash to the ground. You don't ask that. Of course, he has magic. That's obvious. Magic is magic. As Rainbow Dash is on the ground. Hey, you didn't have to, well, rope me down. As she would take the rope off of Rainbow Dash. Now, come on. We need to talk to Twilight. As they are prepared to go to the library. But Deku stops to ask one more thing. Before we go, could you tell me who Twilight and any other Alicorns you may know? Well, there's only 4 Alicorns that we know of. Princess Cadence, which is Twilight's sister-in-law. Princess Cadence. What's she? She's the Alicorn of love. And Twilight, the Alicorn Princess of Friendship. Friendship. Interesting. The other 2? Then we have Princess Celestia, Princess of the Sun, and then Princess Luna. I assume she's the Princess of the Moon, correct? Yes. They're the 4 Alicorns of this, well, here in Equestria. I see. Now, is it true that Alicorns are basically royalty here? Yeah, there's only a handful of them left out there. In fact, we thought Twilight, Princess Cadence, Celestia, and Luna were the only Alicorns alive. We didn't even know any other Alicorns even were still out there. You seem to be the 5th, Mr. Izuku. Well, I do appreciate it. And that would explain all the looks I was getting from people. Well, a lot of people would be curious to see a new Alicorn in town, as there's only a handful that has ever visited Equestria. Well, because there's only a handful in Equestria. But anyway, I wonder if Rarity is here or if she's at the Galloping Gala helping out with all the dresses. You know how she can get when she's all hyped up to make outfits. Rarity? Yes, she's our unicorn friend who works on, well, making outfits. She runs a boutique down in Ponyville. I see. Do you have any other friends? Well, we do have Fluttershy, if I remember. She, as Rainbow Dash would just simply fly around. This is boring, but she lives down the road and takes care of animals. As Deku would sigh, alright, I think I'm ready to meet this, well, Princess of Friendship of yours. Twilight. Alright, let's go. As they walk towards the door. As that's the end of part 2 of What If Deku Was Reincarnated as an Alicorn in My Little Pony. Make sure to like and subscribe for more.